Okay, now let's continue now. People living in the four different country are more active. True or false?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. True or false?
I mean,
I mean,
true.
true. True. Why did you say true? I don't think so. Oh yeah. I think so. They are more active. They are more active because they adjust to the different types of season. They adjust to the different types of season. They adjust to the weather. They adjust to the everything. So they look more active. And did you know when you stayed in the country out for different seasons, you spend is expensive because during the summer you need to buy the clothes you are going to use.
Okay.
You are going to use um you are going to use
Okay. Okay.
you're going to use the different clothes for each season. You use different clothes for each season.
I mean,
I mean,
technically true. And every season gives you some actives that interesting. Like in summer, we can travel to anything, anywhere I want. We want, and you can do anything you want to. Or like,
that is pretty awesome.
or like,
I also like
or like.
the types of season. I like four types of season.
Okay.
Do you like four type of season?
I mean, yeah.
So now let's go to the next one now. The next one is do we still need libraries? Do we still need libraries?
Okay.
Do we still need libraries? I want you to answer the question.
All right.
Do we still need
In the
libraries?
past, in the past, people went to libraries to find information.
Yes, in the past, we went
However,
to the libraries to find information in the past. Yes. So right now, with the improvement in the technology, do you still think we need the libraries?
I mean, nowadays people less I mean like less or even stop going to the libraries to find information because you already know you can just open your phone, find the information that you want, search it, and boom, all information that you want comes, and you can look it into your phone instead of going to libraries that cost you time, and you have to find that books to give that your information. Just take a lot of time instead of using your phone, and you can search it in 1 second.
Okay.
So, no, say,
Let's go to the next one now. What will make the library in your town more exciting? What are the things you think the libraries need to put in the library to make the libraries more exciting for children?
hold on.
What are the things you think the libraries can include to make it exciting? Microphone is off and your camera is off also.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 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 So sorry.
Where did you go?
I mean, like my mom asked for the OTP to do her work. So I just speak the
Mom
OTP
asked
that
for. What did your mom
that
ask for? What did your mom ask for?
I mean, like my mom asked me the OTP code for her work.
Okay, that is awesome.
And
So
you
now I
know
want to ask another question.
she
What do you think the libraries can do? What do you think libraries can include in libraries that will make it more exciting for students?
all right, number one, I'll say is that make something special or like I like make a special offers. Like if you comes library and like Sunday or something like that, you will receive a gift or something like that. Yeah, that's my first idea.
Okay, what's your second idea?
My second idea is that maybe we can make some tickets or like some tiers the students can buy like VIP or something like that. If they bought it, we can give them the many features that normal students can have like they can borrow it or like if you know what I'm saying, they can even access something that's only uh, that properly that do not harm, okay, and helps them find the information faster and more correctly.
Okay, I think the library should try to introduce a competition, something like a competition.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
Like something like a competition that maybe it includes some bonus. Do you
all right,
understand?
all right, understand.
So with these, I think with these, if there's activities that has to do with the like a gift, I think it will be more fun. Students will love to participate, and it will be fun. So what do you think?
Hmm.
What do you
I
think?
agree. I agree. I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for agreeing, for accepting or for to conquer to my opinion. How often do you go to the public library? Oh no! How often do you go to the public library? How
Yeah,
often do you go to the public library?
I mean, not anymore. I mean, like not anymore because I am too busy and I don't really have time because every 45 minutes I only receive a 5-minute breaks. I don't really have time. I
You can
don't
have
really.
time during the no, you're lying, okay? During the weekend, you have a lot of free time. You are just lazy. You don't want to go. That is why.
Only me.
You don't want to go. That is reason why,
Um,
okay? I
no,
know,
no,
I know that. Don't
no,
lie
no,
to
no,
teacher.
no, 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 definitely no, no, no. Come on. Come on, come on. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out, okay? At weekends, my library doesn't open at weekend, okay?
Okay? I know during the weekend you are free during the weekend. So why don't you like going to the library at the
I mean,
weekend?
like, I mean, like, uh, my school doesn't, I mean, like, my school library doesn't open at weekend, so I can visit. I tried last year. Uh,
The next one.
the only reason that I think people use libraries is that they want they want some complicated knowledge like dictionary, or like they want to find that the information like history that's very old, and in the internet doesn't write it correctly, so they use the book that writes more correctly than in the internet, or like some complicated word, or like use a dictionary to find it.
Okay. So you feel when you go to the library, I think you're gonna learn a lot. Do you think so?
Mm, depends.
You think so?
Mm, I think so. I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't want you to say I think so. Okay. So when you go to the library, it's so yeah, when you go to the library, you can read. It's what am I gonna say? How am I gonna put this word? It's it's quiet. It's so quiet. Do you know that?
Okay.
It's so quiet. That is the reason why I believe when you go to the library to read, you find it so easy. Less of noise. You can do your thing. You can read your book in a quiet environment. Nobody's gonna disturb you.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go to the next one now.
All right.
The next one.
I don't really see anything.
Oh, sorry. Why do people use the libraries? Okay, why do you think people use the libraries?
I already told you.
It's a question that's been asked again. Why do
Okay,
you
okay.
think people like to use the library?
The thing is that libraries often has many history books that are riker more correctly than internet, and you can learn more in that book instead of internet. Maybe that information in the internet maybe not correctly as in a book, or like some very complicated word that you read that you have to use the dictionary book to understand it.
Okay, the next one.
I don't really enjoy going to the library.
Do you enjoy going to the library?
Mm, Not really.
Do you enjoy going to the library?
No, 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 no,
Why?
no. I don't really have time.
I love going to the library to read because the library is so silent to read. Nobody's gonna come to disturb you. Nobody's gonna make the place unbearable for you. So that is the reason why I like to go to the library. So let's go to the vocabulary check. When you dash on something, you think carefully about it.
When you concentrate,
Awesome. When you concentrate on something, you think carefully about it. Number two, ebook are dash paper books.
uh, let me think. Ah, I know it. Replacing.
Replacing books. Okay, number three, a dash walk with the library books.
Hmm. Librarian.
Librarian. Okay, my family was worried when my dog was.
Okay.
My family was worried when my dog was.
Hmm. Was missing.
That is also missing.
And finally is borrowed.
Okay, now let's go to the next one now.
Okay.
House or apartment? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer a house or do you prefer an apartment?
Hmm.
Do you prefer
Everybody,
a house or do you prefer an apartment?
everybody needs a place to live. Maybe some people want to live in a house, while others prefer apartments. But I still prefer a house.
You say?
I still prefer a house, even though many people recommend me to have an apartment. This is cheaper.
That is also. You prefer a house. It's fine. I prefer a house also. I don't like an apartment, okay? I don't like an apartment.
Okay.
So let's go to the next one now.
Hmm. What the dream home look like? Sketch of an image. Tell your partner about your dream home. Hmm. I prefer my dream home will looks big.
Okay, house and apartment. Okay, we'll talk about the house or apartment. Why do many people in South Korea live in an apartment? Why do many people in South Korea live in an apartment?
I mean, if you know their lane in South Korea, there are many citizens, but the lane is just not have enough for all that citizens in South Korea. You're all right. So if you want to buy a house in Korea, it will cost you a lot of money because the land is South Korea is limit. and it just doesn't fit all the citizens in South Korea. So if you know, like South Koreans don't usually have children because half of children in South Korea is just for the rich parents because they have money to pay the rent, to pay the house, the medicines, and many things for the children to grow up properly and not have any mistakes.
Okay, that is pretty awesome. Would you like to be to spend some holidays in the South Korea?
Okay,
Would you like to spend your holiday in the South Korea?
okay.
Would you like to spend your holiday in South Korea?
Uh, what do you say?
Would you like
Like what?
some people love to spend holidays in different places.
Okay.
So would you like to go to South Korea?
I mean, no. I mean, no.
Do you want to live in a large house? Do you want to live in a large house?
Hmm. Yeah, I do.
You want to live in a large house?
Yeah, I want to live in a large house.
Why? Why do you want to live in a large house?
Hear me out. Maybe it's some strength. But in the past, when I was a kid, I want to live in a large house just because in a large house, there will be more space for me to hide, to play hide and seek.
Oh, hide and seek. You like hide and seek, right?
Yeah, I
I
already
don't like
played.
hide and seek. I don't like hide and seek. I don't know the reason why people like hide and seek, but I don't like hide and seek.
Well, I know some of them maybe don't like hide and seek, but come on, that's me when I was a kid. We all when we are kids, we play hide and seek. We want very large spaces, so the seeker won't find us.
I know you need a lot of I know you need I know you need a lot of space for you to play the hide and seek games. You need a lot of space. But sometimes I'm kind of curious about the game. I don't like the game though. So the last one before we go, do you want to live in the tallest apartment in the world? Wow, the tallest apartment in the world. Do you want to live in the tallest apartment in the world?
Mhm.
Do you want to live in a tallest apartment in the world?
I mean, no.
No, you need to answer, okay? Do you want to live in a tallest apartment in the world?
I mean, no. Huh. So the reason is that or you live in a tall apartment, okay, and you if you live in that tall room, like the pretty tall apartment, okay, you have to use the elevator to get to your room. But to be honest, if your room, like your apartment is very high, is just a disadvantage because I mean I know that apartment that is cheaper than houses, okay, because that's your own property, not like apartment, okay. But
Okay.
like you have to use an elevator, but sometimes elevator maybe moves not fast as you think, and it's just a disadvantage. Maybe like if you really need to get back to your work, or like you really want to work like the company, but you're late. You want to be as fast as you could, so you don't want to get fired. That's a disadvantage.
Okay. That is answer.
Okay.
So do you have a question?
Well, not today.
Okay. So goodbye and see you next week.
All right. See ya.
Make sure you do your homework and make sure you voice out for me to hear you clearly. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.